Alright, back at it again. I still need to keep playing this game. I've been MIA for a bit, been busy, but I haven't modded the game yet. I know there's a lot of mods for it. I'm still playing the original so I can figure out the stuff I want to talk about the game before I actually mod it up. There's quite a few bit of mods here and there, but it's mostly like for improvement of inventory, some of the stuff I complained about in this game. They got improvement on some of the lightings, the color. Some people have replaced like the graphics of the backdrop and the skybox and stuff like that. Let's see. Let me fix this real quick. I don't even remember where I was. It was like 2 days ago. Let's see. Let's figure out which side quest I was on. Continue. Yeah. I think I stopped somewhere here because I was almost falling asleep. I remember now. Just playing this game so hard and tired. At the same time, I was like, oh, falling asleep. And I was running around town doing something. Hmm. That's right. I was gonna sell some of these weapons out.
to do your business quick. Well, all kinds of...
Welcome to the hitching post. Not quite opening. I'll show you.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the ash stuff. I don't do... You ask me? Traveling and... I'm sure I got what you need. Sure. Don't make me regret this.
I'm not good with ammo, man. There's like 200 types of ammo. It's just so hard to remember what kind of ammo we use. 15 kV or whatever.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall.
What?
It would be unfortunate if that fall damaged your internal organs.
Thank you for saving my husband.
Hey, stranger. Your loss. pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble.
Welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your ain't. Visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Like, bro, when I landed on this planet, I thought it was some sort of paradise with beaches, casinos. I mean, this whole thing looks like a casino, but it's just a tall building with a sign. Like, what is this place? It's a security firm. What the fuck? What an extravagant security firm to have like a billboard that big just sitting there in the middle of nowhere. Like a jungle like. Oh wait, no, never mind. Welcome to Paradiso. Oh, there it is. That's pretty ghetto. It's like a ghetto security firm. Not really paradise. Oh, look at the cafeteria. Definitely not paradise.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place.
And they serve chunks.
Hello. Welcome to Chunks. If this is your first time dining with us at this location, you'll find our cuisine and service is a step above what you're used to. Please, don't hesitate to ask if there's anything I can do to make your Chunks It was a pleasure serving you.
Yeah, I'm done with these chunks. Stay at McDonald's in space.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
I mean, it looks like a nice beach. Too bad nobody's swimming here. Yeah, it does look like paradise. Like a ghetto paradise. It looks like Virginia Beach. It's so bad. If you've never seen Virginia Beach, go Google it. That's how ghetto the beach is. Like you have Florida beaches and you have Virginia Beach. This looks like a Virginia Beach.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected.
Paradiso security is only after your
What a nice day,
Oh, hey. Welcome to Paradiso gift shop and convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me. Looking for a souvenir or just forgot something at home?
How about you just show me what you got?
There you go.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm listening. I'd be happy to carry. Until later.
Docking cycle complete.
Captain, it is. Allow me to... I will await your next order here. Greetings, Captain. Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future.
You're human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to
Because
fear
our
our
equipment's
guests,
old,
but
Wait a minute.
doesn't mean it won't work to take down troops.
Don't tell me these people have been traveling in space to reach this planet
welcome to the
from
Earth
Earth.
colony ship Constant.
Oh no. They've been stuck in time because their ship is probably slower than the ship from Earth, so 200 years have passed without them noticing.
Nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really
Oh
goes
my
to
God,
show
I do
there
it.
are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
They're late. Yeah, so basically they think they're arriving on this planet on the first time. Other people have already Other
We've
people
got
have already
strict rules
landed on
around
planets
here,
hundreds of
but they're
years
strict
before.
for a reason.
So, here we are. Let's talk. No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Just stand. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Hey. Wow. Hi. We'll always appreciate it. Whether they know it or not.
How the hell do I get back to my ship? What the f-
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see. Now that we know what's out there,
Never seen a ship like yours before. Seen any ship. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work. The Winston is a peaceful ship.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
I wonder what else is out there. Wow, I've heard about it. But here you are.
Sure is nice to know that you're all here.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
People think they're this is their planet. And they run technologies like that.
We're loose.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got...
You have a nice day now.
Okay. Hello.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet.
If it's not important,
our
bring it up with
amenities.
Kiwi. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, What are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will. We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain. They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got some...
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh shit, did I just crash for hitting quick save? Yes, I did. I hit the quick save button and crashed. That's what I did. Damn it. Because I got the NVIDIA GeForce replay thing going on too. It's a little bit slow, FPS, but it's okay. I wanted to record some of the best part of the game because I want to talk about it in the video. I think this quest is pretty good though. This one's a side mission. I like it a lot because the fact that it's got choices. You got 3 choices. You can destroy the ship, you can help these people, or you can land them on the planet, settle them. But they'll be slaves to this company. I'm going with my conscience on this one. I don't want to enslave them to corporate scums.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Tech needs brave new innovations. We're so much more than space freight. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. Maybe it is selfish of me to demand such a price. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work. Sorry to hear, but this is an expensive piece of equipment. I'll still be here if you... Oh no, that wouldn't work. The O2 needs enough capacity, as you know. I'll throw in the labor for...
God damn it, I gotta pay this fee.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
more to learn.
Sure is nice to know there are...
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new... What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it! People always appreciate the good engineer. Something wrong? There are 3 things we
I think I need to write this down.
need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary. Cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic...
Alt-tabbing freezes this game, so I have to
pipe enclosures from the
write it
auxiliary
down as I
module
do.
assembly. So long!
Okay, reroute power.
These are... exciting times, aren't they? Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. Something. There are 3 things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic wing. Turn the plasma, decouple the magnet. Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
All this time?
Last step is decoupled magnetic flame pipe enclosures.
Looks like everything is good to go, so we'll finally be able to go wherever we want in the blink of an eye. Incredible. Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here. Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time. Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources. I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there. Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology
that's
and
what it's
had
called.
leapfrogged us.
I've heard it from a movie
right.
before. Fermi paradox. Absolutely. This is the pure example of a Fermi paradox. Someone was traveling in space at a very slow speed, and when they reach a certain destination, which could take like hundreds of years, by that time, people on Earth or, the original planet has created technology that can travel faster than light. So what happened is, yep, these people are in the Fermi paradox. They reached their destination. It took 200 years. They lived on this colony, on the spaceship, and when they finally reach this planet, it's, you know, everybody's 200 years ahead of them. That's what happens. It's like 200-300 years, I think the game takes place.
Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves. Yes? Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way. Good luck out there!
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Just stay out. Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Payment. I hope that's not all you care about. Still, you did help us. We don't have much to spare, but I'm sure we can find some way of repaying you. Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try to find the perfect new home for us. It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we do, we'll find a shuttle to take us planets.
Ah, damn, I took the money. Oh well.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
What did it give me? A shotgun worth nothing, antique baseball worth 4,000, basketball, ooh, antiques.
I've lived my entire life.
What else is out there? Now that we know what's out there, is it more interesting?
You're lucky we're under orders not to hit.
We got strict rules around here. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Wow, I've heard about that. Here you
are. Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
We were so close to finding our home.
won't be too much longer.
Hi there.
Wow. Hi.
Oh my god, this ship is confusing as hell.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien.
Not worried about you. Wonder if someone else can help.
Great. How many more days, months, years we're being cooped up here before we find a new place to live?
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Wonder what it's like out there.
Hey! Maybe you could help out Abe. He's been talking about needing someone with a ship. Hey.
Great. How many more days? Months?
Ooh, cool. I can't wait to find out.
It's not so bad. Roaming the universe, looking for that perfect new home. Oh, hi. Hello. You're the alien. Sorry, old habit. Let me start over. You're the person who helped us with our little dilemma, aren't you? Sorry. Yeah. Deep breath. Here we go. I'm Abe. Levitz. Abe Levitz, cabin manager on board the ship, so I'm happy to help you with anything you need during your stay with us. I'm happy to schmooze with you anytime. Oh, you heard? I was just kvetching to myself. Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship, but hey, you're someone with a ship, aren't you? I'll save you the spiel, but ever since we found out that people exist out there, the crew's been asking me if we could track down possible relatives. I made the mistake of looking some up, and now they want to connect with them. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone back and forth, but could you deliver these messages for us to connect our crew with their relatives? Oh, you're such a mensch! Thank you! Let me get you the letter and the information you'll need to track down the relative.
Just stay out of trouble.
I wonder what it's like out there to be on a pirate
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
We were never trained to address things.
And to think, all this time,
Now that we know they're...
nice to know there are other people out there.
Oh, the directions on this ship is how to piss you off as much as possible. Like, where do you go?
Things are
Every time I go down a direction, I'm like, oh no, this isn't it. This is the mess hall.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort.
This is the records room. Where the heck is the dockings?
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Careful. Oh, wait. Waving that fancy gun around? You don't need to see.
You're lucky. We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
It's the elevator. It's
Now
gotta
that
be
we
down
know
this
there are
way, I
other
think.
people out there,
These are exciting times, aren't they?
As long as our people are together, it will always feel like home.
I wonder what else is out there.
Oh my god, it's just circling me around the ship.
Constant is peaceful.
This is a horrible layout. I completely forgot where the right way out is. Awful, awful ship. Alright, so I'm stuck on the ship. I don't know the direction out because I forgot which way it was. I didn't pay attention. And now I'm freaking
careful
stuck.
waving that fancy gun around.
It's gotta be one of these directions.
There's so much more to learn
It's down
about
here
this.
Just because our equipment's
Oh, thank God. That works. Thank God.
You've got something for me?
All green on release. Free to fly. Nice
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Need some work done?
Homestead is a living history.
Hey.
Hey, something I can do for you? Bye, I guess. And you are... interesting. Do you have any proof, or am I supposed to just take a stranger's word? Fame and fortune, you say? I hadn't thought of it like that. I could help tell their story. Maybe I owe it to them to talk. It's the least I could do. Okay, I'll take a look. I have to admit, part of me is pretty excited about this. How about that? Living aboard a colony ship for all those years. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it when I see them. I wonder what they're like. Anyway, thank you once more for reaching out to me.
Must be nice to be able to afford to travel, huh?
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here. I wonder how they can live anywhere else.
Oh, so there's no level cap. So there is no respecking in this game. Because there is no level cap. Interesting. wrong button.
Like love.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
We were never trained with rest.
Boy, my glad you want some sort of aliens.
Just
Now that we know what's out there,
Just stay out of trouble.
careful waving that fancy gun around.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change
that. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean
Again, I really appreciate your help finding out. Great! What's the word? That's great news! I'll be sure to pass it on. Thank you for doing this for us. Let me... Whew! I don't know how... Oh, Gewalt, I've got more people looking for their lost relatives. I'd kill for some more help. Good. You're doing us a huge favor. I hope it's not too much
giving
trouble.
Civil worth money, I guess. It's just another activity that basically pays to make money. Alright, the question I gotta ask is how the heck do you use jetpack in this game? How? You have to unlock it, Jesus. This absolutely explains why I couldn't
Never
use the
seen a
jetpack
ship like yours
the
before.
entire game.
Then again, I haven't seen.
I didn't realize it was under skill tree. Of course, everything is. That makes sense now.
Greetings, Captain. Should you require my...
What can I help you with? Yeah? Yes, absolutely. Here. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. Check back with me.
game took me 25 hours to figure out how to use a jetpack. And I just figured it out. It's under a skill tree. I thought it always was a button on the keyboard, so I kept pressing around, couldn't find it. Jeez. You have to invest a point at the skill tree, and I've got enough to invest as it is.
Nice. Clean set there.
Oh, where to next? Where to next? Let's go to one of our bases and figure out how I can connect the base and start base building more resources out towards every planet. Well, the main outpost is somewhere in, I believe, Violi. No, actually, it's not out here because I can't build on this planet yet. Okay, that's the aluminum and the beryllium factory, and then we have you can figure out other resources I can.
initiated. Watch the flaring.
Another suit walk, eh? Good. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, the problem with making bases on these planets is I can't make a base yet since I need inhospitable planet skills. These planets need oxygen and all that crap inside the habitat, so... Oh, shit.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Excuse me. I gave her a gun, and she's using a knife.
Okay.
I just had to open a drink. She's so dumb.
You have anything
Alright,
valuable?
0 wire. This is valuable. So I'm gonna take that. That's a resource you need to build bases and stuff. Most of the materials is just for building outposts, creating weapons, new stuff.
My sensors are no longer picking up signs of hostile activity.
So if you're wondering what this abandoned outpost is, it's one of the many procedurally generated stuff that appears on the map. Sometimes there's just pirates on an outpost, sometimes an abandoned outpost with materials, just random stuff that you can explore and find. You really don't know what you're gonna find. It's really just random. I've seen pirate outposts, abandoned outposts, killer robots, all that kind of stuff.
Can I help? Want to see what I'm carrying?
Oh, at least she found a gun. And
Bye
she's
for
using
now.
it, so. The AI can be dumb, but at least they do one basic thing right, and that's picking up guns and ammos from dead enemies. They actually pick up weapons and ammo from dead enemies and start using it because they need ammo to use certain guns. So they do interact with the environment to find a weapon.
If we're searching them, make it quick. find you. Let's go! Show me what you've got!
Next time, use your jetpack. Don't stock up on junk.
was a weird bug. So in very hard difficulty, you get enemies like this, and sometimes they drop really good stuff. That's only sometimes. That's a level 20 robot. And you get more legendary drops, more exotic drops, and so on. But so far, I haven't found too many. I found some decent ones, but they're low levels. Oh, now we're talking.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Alert. I have anomalous sensor readings and may hear.
Hey, I'll only carry the... Talk to you later.
orbit or jump. Your call.
Problem with these planets, can't build on freezing planets. Can't build on moons yet. Can't build on rock yet. Can't build on poisonous planet yet. It's got to be a planet like Skink if I want to find resources. Cobalt, chlorine, lead, nickel, any copper? Yeah. Wait, is this planet? Oh, it's infernal. Can't do it.
Should be plenty of organic materials to harvest from this world.
Oh, I think I'm running low on aluminum. I need aluminum to actually build stuff, and iron, and lead. Yeah, we need to go to Aluminum Planet and collect.
Didn't know you could build one of those. Actually, argon is not important. We need lead. That's part of the building. Let me see if I can get rid of this outpost. Oh my god, 708 mass. I can't carry this. Best thing to do is go to Neon and start selling these resources. That's what I would do, because I cannot carry this right now. And I grabbed more. Containers are full. I'm so screwed right now. Where's my ship?
smart decision. Because I really needed the upgrade.
Oh my god, this base doesn't have a landing pad, so the freaking stupid thing is all the way at the landing pad at the outpost. What the f? You know what we can do to fix this, right? Instead of keeping this stuff on me, I could just reload it. Because that's just stupid. I can't hold this much weight. It's ridiculous. It's way too much.
My sensors have detected and advised that this is an okay.
Yeah, what is it? Glad to haul what it... later.
I think the only way for my ship to hold more mass in this game is to actually get a bigger ship, but that's going to cost a lot of money. I'm working on it.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jefferson.
got any... You need to offload? Trade authorities always buy? Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something you like. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Yeah, this is the ship I want because look at the cargo space. It's got 2,280 cargo space. That's enough to truck stuff across. But it's 237,000. I'm 92,000 in. Damn.
Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise, there's Jemison Mercantile.
Not sure if those are
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Keep moving, right through the checkpoint. Okay, no bounty.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
It's amazing what passes as art.
Wait, I just quick travel to where I need to go instead of doing all this stuff.
Keep your nose clean. Asshole. What's the charm? We're due for a DP and A and B meeting.
Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to let you aboard.
And we're locked in.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Show the words another time, then.
We've detached. Let's get out of here. Grab jump complete.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here. Quite the opposite. Our ship's full of the faithful, Sanctum Universum. Happy to talk if you're inclined. We're due for our next jump soon. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty. Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately most ships don't engage us. Whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping. I sympathize with that. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Yeah, great. Space Mormons. It's the last thing I need. They're gone though, thank goodness. Them Space Mormons.
Good to go for land.
Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
Nice long rest, eh?
They have these jetpacks for a reason, you know.
zeroing in on anything useful?
I have things for you. Let's put this bird on the ground.
Guys, I'm not a big fan of like scanning 200 objects just to get information on that object. Kind of like the No Man's Sky. No. I hate scanning stuff. I hate that they put it in games and then make you scan like the item 50 times just to so you can research it. It's like, let me scan it 2 or 3 times, we're done.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
The mining corp must be extracting something valuable to fund an operation of this size.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in. You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets. I believe we
Gonna make you pay.
surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current... Something bothering you? Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from...
Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your troubles?
I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my presence, regardless of how...
What's that?
This is gonna end badly for you.
Like for real?
Are you prepared to die? Best not to leave anything useful behind. If I had not mentioned it, I have another package ready. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Va'ruun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Va'ruun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, In this, I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Something you need? Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Bactera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel? No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts? Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails. True. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply, and believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years. Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this. I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time. I'm listening. Bring me anything useful? So long. Yes? Bye-bye. Mining can be extremely dangerous, as I'm sure you know very well from personal experience. All right, Captain. Where are we headed next? I have something for you when you have a moment. if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Andrasia, thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of
All right,
course not.
Sam. Now that we
thought
have
you might be
moment,
hurt.
it's time to figure out the details of the little
then
bet.
thank you,
Oh, come
but
on,
it
Sarah, not
was
this
not
again.
necessary. We succeeded.
There's no point in setting up that wager.
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the beer served at the hitching post is better than Jake's?
Better than Jake's. Better than Madame Sauvage's place in Neon. Better than anywhere, hands down.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
I just hope you're ready for some serious disappointment.
I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration? Neutrality in a debate? I guess your side forfeits.
How can you forfeit if you don't even take a side? You're getting rusty with your comebacks, Mateo.
Playing it safe, eh? I don't blame you. Getting mired in a debate with Mateo and Noel can be an all-day affair.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
You know what this looks like to me? I'll be honest with you, it looks like a alien Dyson spear that's covering the entire galaxy. Like inside the center is our galaxy. If you don't know what a Dyson spear is, it's basically something that harvests energy from the sun that you can build around. It's like a Dyson spear theory, but long story short, it's to harness the power of the sun, infinite energy for all kind of thing. Could be. Maybe I'm wrong.
Flip.
I have something nice when you have a moment, but still, modernize.
This is Constellation Star Station LO-868. Welcome aboard.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Let us see how Vladimir is faring.
Hello.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the Blackest Sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. Alright, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news. My thoughts precisely. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch. I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
I spent significant time here meeting with smugglers. Brings back memories.
Aquila City door is open.
Welcome to Aquila City.
I'm so nervous. What if they say no?
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well. I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. Most in the collective aren't overly fond of MAST or the UC in general. I tend to share that sentiment. Lost a cousin in the colony war, you know.
I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized, nor particularly inclined, to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage. Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history. The museum is always open to you. Hi! Please feel free to have a look. I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question. It's not just a branch. If that were true, you wouldn't have traveled all the way from New Atlantis to get it. Not happening. That's probably true. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it in one piece.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Chief Diplomat Yassine runs a tight ship at the heart of
I hope Aquila City has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Yes, yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shavings. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize an audio response to our friend here. Right, so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the cell, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible. That's enough. And there it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. Oh, I'm quite certain you couldn't achieve the necessary register. Far too low for human vocal cords. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think it could be put to better use. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system, it might do the trick. Perhaps, but desperate times, and all that. Certainly, if you have some other option, by all means, take advantage of it.
It is still odd to me. All of this effort over saving a tree.
Saving this tree could also save lives. We have to do this for the good of New Atlantis. I have no doubt that you will.
What is it?
I hope you can find a way to broadcast that audio.
One day, I'm gonna leave.
Having a good one?
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like
Can't go in. You just can't.
But David's my friend. He writes me.
I am glad there is still a reliable source of news in the settled systems, though it often travels significantly slower than light.
Please tell me you're not here. They were gonna give our son to a different family.
We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down. I can hardly believe that worked. don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. That doesn't stop now. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've learned. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of our environment. Noble work across the board. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New Atlantis, though they don't know it.
Kids miss you.
Oh, good play. I'm about to head to bed. It's like, what time is it? Oh, it's about to hit 6 in the morning, bro.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day.
Stream more later on. I'm kind of tired. I can't find what I'm looking for. I forgot where it is. I was just thinking about it. The medical? Don't know where it is. I'll figure it out later. I didn't want to play too long today. Usually it's 9-hour runs, but I only did like 4 hours today. That's good enough. Alright guys, I'll see you on later on today and do some more of this questing. See if I can make 200,000 by the next stream. Good night.